I will introduce the definition of SME, where there are many categories of definitions about SME. First is the rationale for standard definition for small and medium enterprises. Currently, there is no common definition for SME in Malaysia. Different agencies define SMEs based on their own criteria, usually benchmarking against annual sales turnover, number of full-time employees, or shareholders' funds. In addition, it mainly focuses in the manufacturing sector. So, why need standard definition? It can facilitate better identification of SMEs across various sectors, enable effective SME policy formulation and development program implementation, and support the provision of technical and financial assistance. Next is coverage of definitions of SMEs in Malaysia. To ensure wider coverage and applicability, the definitions are based on two main criteria, which are the number of employees or the annual sales turnover. An enterprise will be classified as an SME if it meets either of these criteria. Other than that, the definition is applied to multiple economic sectors, which include primary agriculture, where businesses are involved in farming and other agricultural activities, manufacturing that includes agro-based industries and enterprises engaged in the production of goods, manufacturing-related services that support services linked to the manufacturing industry, and lastly, services that includes ICT, which are businesses providing services in various fields, particularly in technology and communication. In the primary agriculture sector, SMEs are classified based on the number of full-time employees not exceeding 50 or annual sales turnover not exceeding 5 million ringgit. In manufacturing, SME in manufacturing and MRS is an enterprise with full-time employees not exceeding 150 or with annual sales turnover not exceeding 25 million ringgit. Finally, in the service sectors, SMEs in services are enterprises with full-time employees not exceeding 50 or annual sales turnover not exceeding 5 million ringgit. So this is the summarized approved SME definition based on full-time employees and annual sales turnover. So in full-time employees, there are three sectors with three sizes, which are micro, small, and medium. We see that in micro, for these three sectors, there are the same, less than 5 employees. For small, primary, agricultural, and services are between 5 to 19 employees, while in manufacturing, it is between 5 to 50 employees. For medium, primary, and agriculture are between 20 to 50 employees, while manufacturing is between 51 to 150 employees. Next, for annual sales turnover, for micro, primary agriculture and services are less than 200,000 ringgit, while in manufacturing, it is less than 250,000 ringgit. For small, primary agriculture and services are between 200,000 ringgit and less than 1 million ringgit, while in manufacturing, it is between 250,000 ringgit and less than 10 million ringgit. Lastly, for medium, primary and agriculture are between 1 million ringgit and 5 million ringgit, while manufacturing is between 10 million ringgit and 25 million ringgit. Lastly, for the application of the approved SME definition, the adoption of approved definitions, it must be adopted by all relevant stakeholders, including ministries and agencies at the federal and state levels, statutory bodies, local authorities, and financial institutions. For the scope of application, it should include data collection, formulation of SME policies and programs, and identification of eligibility for SME financial assistance and support programs. In data collection, all relevant ministries, government agencies, and financial institutions must maintain data on companies and businesses based on both annual sales turnover and the number of full-time employees. Stakeholders unable to collect data based on both criteria must inform the secretariat of the criteria used at the annual sales turnover or number of full-time employees. Lastly, harmonization of data collection. All stakeholders involved in SME development must harmonize their data collection procedures according to the size and sectoral classifications provided.
I will discuss a critical issue affecting the success of SMEs, the lack of accounting knowledge. Accounting is crucial for the smooth operation of any organization. Managers are expected to understand basic accounting functions to effectively manage resources and financial activities. First, the problems. However, many SMEs face a lack of internal accounting expertise, so they outsource accounting functions due to knowledge gaps. They often rely on unskilled staff. In addition, managers and directors have a low level of financial awareness. This often results in poor understanding and quality of financial information. Next, impacts. This leads to inefficiencies in the management of company finance, so that SMEs are dependent on external help, which is associated with high additional costs. These additional costs have a negative impact on profits and turnover. Furthermore, they face financial management issues as SMEs struggle to produce accurate accounting reports, leading to difficulties in managing costs, expenses, and cash flows due to a lack of appropriate information. Without proper financial oversight, their long-term sustainability is at risk. Last, the negative consequences are poor performance and reduced sustainability. As a result, SMEs are exposed to highly competitive markets and miss out on growth opportunities. For a solution to address these issues, SMEs should hire qualified accountants who are skilled and competent in preparing accurate financial statements and provide insight to improve operations. Another key solution is to focus on human capital development by training existing staff and hiring employees with strong accounting backgrounds. This will build internal expertise and reduce reliance on outsourcing.
The second issue is lack of ICT, and it have a few problems, and the main problem is the high cost. Initial investment and maintenance costs of ICT system discourage SME from adopting technology, and it's also a significant lack of ICT skills, particularly among senior managers, limit the ability of SME transition to computerized system. And the last problem is perception of ICT. Many SME perceive ICT as unnecessary or too complicated, leading them to continue using manual system rather than embracing technology. The problem may have some impact, and one of it is inefficiency. SME miss out on time saving and cost reducing opportunities, resulting in slower operation. The second one is inaccurate data. Continued reliance on manual system increase the risk of error and reduce data accuracy, affecting decision making. And the last impact is competitive disadvantage. SME that do not adopt ICT struggle to stay competitive, falling behind in a rapidly digitalizing business environment. The good news is that there are three simple solutions, and the first one is use available accounting software. SME should adopt affordable accounting software like MYOB or UBS to improve accuracy and save costs. Other than that, invest in ICT for efficiency. SME should invest in ICT to synchronize data and improve real-time access to information. And lastly, treat ICT as an investment. SME should view the initial ICT cost as an investment for long-term benefit like higher profitability and better customer service. Now, we turn to the third issue, a lack of proper record keeping among SMEs. First, lack of awareness often lead to poor financial management practice. Without accounting practice, SMEs struggle to assess their true financial position, decision-making abilities, and contributes to the high failure rate of these businesses. Second, no statutory disclosure requirement for. While this may seem beneficial, it actually leads many SME owners to overlook the importance of maintaining accurate and secure accounting record. Lastly, there is a widespread misconception among SME owners that financial reporting regulations do not apply to them simply because their business are small. Many believe they are exempt from this requirement, but this mindset can be detrimental to the long-term success of their business. Other than that, two major impacts of failing to maintain proper accounting practice in SME. First one, inaccurate accounting record lead to unreliable financial information. This is a significant issue because incorrect financial data makes it nearly impossible for SMEs to make informed decisions. When financial statements do not accurately reflect the company's performance or position, it can result in poor decision making and lost business opportunities. The second one, without proper financial record, SMEs will struggle to attract external financing like investors, lenders, and financial institutions depend on accurate and transparent financial report to evaluate the potential and stability of a business. If SMEs cannot provide the reliable financial data, securing the necessary fund for expansion, innovation, or even daily operations becomes much more challenging. The solution for this issue is it is essential to raise awareness about the significance of accounting. Many SME managers do not fully understand how crucial proper accounting is for their business success. By increasing this awareness, SMEs can recognize that accounting is not merely about fulfilling basic legal requirements, it is a vital tool for evaluating financial performance, making informed decisions, and supporting growth. Other than that, SMEs must implement a proper accounting system. This system should exceed the minimal compliance required by government regulation. A well-structured accounting system enables SMEs to track their financial performance, manage cash flow, control costs, and plan for business expansion. By adopting such a system, SMEs will be in a better position to make informed decisions and improve their financial health.
The last issue on this presentation is financial limited resources. There are three types of problems. The first one is inadequate capital. SMEs often struggle with obtaining sufficient funds to expand their operation or invest in new technologies. Second, high borrowing costs. Limited access to affordable financing options force SMEs to rely on high interest loans, straining their financial health. Third, poor financial management. It may lead to sufficient financial planning and budgeting, further the cash flows issue. Impact: restrict growth. Limited resources hinder the ability to scale operation, reducing competitiveness in the market. Second, inability to adopt technology. Financial constraints prevent investment in modern tools and technologies, lead to inefficiencies. Lastly, operational disruption. Cash flow shortage can delay payments to suppliers, disrupt production, and affect customers' satisfaction. And what is the solution? The first one is government supports. Governments can offer subsidies, grants, or low-interest loans tailored for SMEs to ease their financial burden. Second, financial literacy programs. Training in financial management and budgeting can help SMEs optimize their resource utilization. Lastly, technology adoption support. Initiative to subsidize technology acquisition can improve productivity and reduce costs over time.